There's simply no sugarcoating a criminal record, says Claire, who clawed herself back from the brink thanks to a boost from a business linked with the prison service that looked beyond the big black mark against her.
Before I went into prison, I had 2 suicide attempts, and I got my recovery in prison and learned to bake cakes in the staff coffee shop, without which any of that I wouldn't be here today. It's been an absolute kick up the backside, but also a blessing in disguise as well, but also gave me a lot of inner strength that I didn't have. Just took responsibility for my mess and tried to put it right.
Re-entering the job market is no easy path for the 50,000 people that leave prison every year. The Recruitment Junction is a Newcastle charity that assists people with convictions, matching them with employers.
Barriers perhaps around stigma or fear of being judged, employers, I think perhaps not knowing how to go about it, and yet when it is done and when it is done well, it can be safe, it is transformative for the individual and their families and their kids, and for the employer in terms of getting access to a good talent pool of labour. We have had over 900 success stories in the last 5 years of people placed into work here in the North East.
It does take a little bit more convincing for people. You have to accept that. There are some people you're never going to be able to win round. First and foremost, you have to own it. You can't hide from it. It is what it is. You've messed up. But I think it's what you do after that. It's how you put it right, how you pick yourself back up.
Studies have consistently shown that stable employment has a drastic impact on reducing the likelihood of reoffending. The latest figures show that around 20% of offenders were employed at 6 weeks post-release from custody. And of the 12 probation regions across England and Wales, Wales saw the highest performance, with 28.7% in work in that time frame. But the North East has the lowest rate, with 13% of offenders taken on.
Many employers are very, very nervous about any type of criminal record because they're afraid that they'll offend in the workplace, but there's no evidence to support that. It's really important that people with criminal records are supported to find employment that is right for them, where they're going to be able to succeed and thrive and sustain that job.
The Ministry of Justice's New Futures Network aims to connect ex-offenders with large employers like Greggs, Iceland and Kia. It's headed by Lord Timpson, whose company started recruiting in prisons in 2002.
When I first started employing people from prison, no one else was doing it. Last year we had over 300 businesses and individuals knocking on our door wanting to employ people from prison. And it's because organisations have learned that you can find some really good people who are leaving prison, who want to get a job, want to get stuck in.
Just give people a chance, just believe in people, and it may not always come good, but you'll find some real diamonds there that have just want to work harder. I think people who come out want to prove themselves a little bit more, so you're going to get probably a little bit more from them.
And a little bit can go a long way to leaving behind an illicit former life.